Hello, YouTubers. This is Mickey D, and this is going to be actually take two of the first episode for the first official episode for the YouTube channel, which I don't really have a name for yet. I guess I'll have to find something, to name it and come up with a decent banner, but, give me suggestions. Yeah, first time I actually went to record it, I actually played through. I had about 40 minutes or so to upload. I was going to split it into two different videos. We basically did two launches, and when I went to go upload it, I realized for some reason that it did not capture any of the audio. So I didn't feel like going through and voicing over the whole thing and not having any background noise or anything, so I just deleted it out and starting over again. So I think it's the video recording software. For some reason, when I start it up, it always wants to drop back down. Alright, so we're going to start a new game. I actually deleted off the old one. We're starting right from the beginning. For those of you that have not watched the info video, it's pretty much, this is version 0.22, down over here in the corner. And we'll actually name this Mickey D first career. Okay, and we're doing the career mode that's introduced in this latest version. It's mostly vanilla. I have about 5 mods added in. I'll put them in the description. Deathly or deadly, whatever one it is, re-entry, so it has the heat effects added in. I'm the mods are basically the only ones I'm adding in are ones that are likely to be implemented, or ones that are, I think add to the realism and stuff. Other than that, the only other mod I've added in is a tech tree restructuring, because the current tech tree is, this is the first release of the tech tree, and it's kind of seems thrown together and doesn't really make much sense. You get like landing gear down here, but you get better rockets up here, not landing gear, but for like you don't get aircraft until, basically you can't build aircraft until like around here. You don't get probe parts until later on. You don't even get solar panels or anything. I would think you would at least get probes, aircraft stuff, base solar panels, and to make it more of a progressive, in historic and what would normally occur for space flight program. Okay. Other than that, we have the fairing mod, procedural fairings. So, because it's something that's kind of missing in the game. If you send up a satellite, you kind of want to enclose it in a shell and have the rocket, aerodynamic as possible. And since we're in career mode, obviously, there is a few changes. We don't get everything. We basically have to go do science, bring back the science points, and we can research new stuff. The deathly re-entry mod adds ablative shielding. This has ablative shielding built into it. And if you actually look down, I can't actually, I wish you could click on them and then read them, but so it actually, if you look at the top right underneath the name, there's a cost now and amount in stock. In the career mode, basically, we're gonna have like funds, and I guess we're gonna have missions, and and maybe science data will bring back money or something. I don't know. And so there'll be basically a budgeting aspect that we don't want to have too many failures and go broke and not be able to do anything. The amount in stock, right now they're all 99, and right now the funds is not, or 999, and right now the funds, it shows a cost, but it doesn't actually take it out of anywhere. And there's no way to earn funds, so it's something to look forward to. The amount in stock, I don't think it actually drops it down either. Basically, we have 999 of everything, and it's always 999. So it's still, basically kind of unlimited creative in that aspect. You can now recover stuff. So if you launch a rocket and you're in low enough orbit that when you drop the fuel tanks and stuff, it you can actually go into the tracking station and recover them. That, and what it does is when you can recover them, it goes back into your amount in stock. I don't know if they're going to add, like, it would be nice to see if they add like if they add like a refurbishment fee, or so you get it back, but you have to refurbish it, or recovery cost or something, and it to make it a little realistic in that aspect as well. There we go. And yeah, see the tech tree mod. You don't get ladders until like halfway through the tech tree, or like a quarter of the way through the tech tree or something. So that just does not make sense, So yeah, we get ladders. And I'm actually going to throw a couple in, because if we come back into a splashdown or something, since there is no landing gear yet and there is no decouplers, there is no way to get back in. Usually when you come back down, this all explodes, but that way I can climb out of the pod and come back in if this part survives. I don't know actually how much will, but hey, why not? Right, we'll call that good. And we're basically just going to send this up. We're just going to call this the Mark 1. Yes, very unoriginal name, but I think this is how you make a rocket. Maybe we should find a scientist. Okay. So we will save that, and most likely Jeb is being launched. Ah, yes, he is. Good old Jeb. Okay, so we are just going to launch this and this up, get some science, and come back down, basically, so we can unlock some more research. And that will be pretty much the first, probably, video that I'll upload. For right now, where they're shorter, missions, we can't really go to MUN or anything yet until we unlock more science, tech, knowledge, tree level, whatever, items. They're pretty much gonna be like this, so we'll pretty much do. Oh, we almost messed up there. We didn't do our parachutes. We didn't kind of need those separate. That would have been a nice start. And let me know how the volume is. This is actually showing up pretty loud in my headset. When I record it as a different audio track, so I can drop it down. I don't know if it saved the settings or not, though. I had it lowered to like 10% for the background music, but I can adjust it. I have the microphone and the game music is two separate audio channels, so I can adjust it as needed. And yes, we could have throttled back and probably saved some fuel, but we're really not gonna make it that far on this rocket anyway, so And we will do a crew report. Yeah, so since we have the Ion crew, whatever, their life support, we actually have CO2 scrubbers and oxygen. And, if you land on an oxygen planet, you can, bring fresh air in and resupply. If you're on a planet, otherwise, if there's atmosphere and it's not oxygen, then you can pull, I guess, dioxide out or something, some other gases, and basically it'll replenish, but at a slower rate. And I'm just going to see where we are at in orbit. Yeah, we burned a little high, but that's all right. We'll just burn over, and we're going to come down in the water anyway, which is kind of what we wanted since we have no decouplers and no landing gear. Yeah, so I mean, it would be nice to stay up long enough to do like an EVA, and get, a little bit of science from that. But we shall see. And since I haven't had really any views yet, since I just uploaded the introduction and channel information video asking for feedback, I'm still taking opinions on whether or not to have these, record these and then narrate them and then upload them, or like I'm doing this one, basically do it as live. I'm recording it as I'm playing, and if I need to edit anything out, I will. Preferably, I would like to just, keep it keep it like this, and hopefully not really edit anything out. I mean, if I have some big catastrophe and I have to load up a save or something, then maybe, yeah, I'll edit that out and do a bloopers video. Okay, so we've used all of our fuel, but we can stay up in quite a while, and we're going to land in the water, which is kind of what we wanted. This might be running a little laggy right now, just for the fact that I'm actually rendering another video. I actually, my first test video and for the information and stuff, yeah, we're gonna overwrite it because it wasn't very much. Okay, see, that's a lot more. I can't transmit it because I don't have an antenna. Not really any point in adding them yet, because you have no power generation in the very beginning. So there's not really much point, because basically you can do like one transmit and then you're out of power. So, really all it's going to do is add a couple of points. I'm hoping with the science change, and we're pretty much over water, I think, the whole time, so we're not really going to get any other, we're not really going to get any other good Kerbin's water. Is that what our other one was? Yeah, that's what we already have, and we're not gonna, I don't think they do one for over the island. There is like 8 biomes now, if people have not played career mode, new in this update. So you can basically do like EVA reports over each biome, take samples at each biome, if you land in each one, and yeah, so we have to dump the experiment because we already have it anyway. So, yeah, so, it gives you a way to basically be at Kerbin and way to get some science before you really leave. Now we're just going to speed up time and start coming in. Now we do have the deathly re-entry. The last time I came in, the rocket actually survived fine. Um, you know, for the module, well, as long as the rocket, I guess, doesn't you know, explode in some horrible, just everything goes up in a giant fireball, then it should be fine. And let's see, we'll speed this up a little bit until we get flames, and then I will show you, I guess from reading, like I said, I haven't played Kerbal before now. Well, I played like 3 days, but I haven't played the previous game versions. So, I guess in this update is when they added the re-entry, the heat, and it'll probably kick in because our air pressure is climbing up. There we go. Yes, but so they've added the heat re-entry, but it doesn't actually add heat, but the deathly re-entry does. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I think we're down low enough, but we kind of went off of our... Yeah, that's not good. Okay, well, we made it through. Our temperature's dropping. The deathly re-entry actually adds the, the actual heat effect. All right, we're going to go ahead and deploy the parachute. Hopefully we're not weighing too much, and that will, strain us out. I did not want to deploy the parachute too soon because the heat from the deathly re-entry, if it'll burn up if it gets actually too hot. So, yeah. I've had one failed landing from the deathly re-entry, but the other like 3 landings I've done since I've added it have been fine. So far I haven't burned up. This, and I think I have it on there. I don't know if it shows on this one. See, there's our oxygen supply. Oh, a blade of heat shielding, so 248 of 250. This mostly took most of the heat anyway. It's built into the Mark 1, and it's built into like the kind of space plane bodies. But it's not like the Mark IIs and stuff. You actually have to have the heat shielding. Or if you had like a science module that you brought back underneath with this, you would have to have the heat shielding on it. Otherwise you would burn up. Okay. And I don't know if I mentioned it. I added, the other mod I added in was the docking reticle. So it shows up kind of like this, except for in red. It's probably something they will add in since they've added. And then yes, the rest of the rocket blew up, but that's fine. And so we're gonna get a crew. No, we don't want to overwrite. So we're actually gonna pull him out, and then he can do EVA report, which we don't actually get much science for, but we might as well. And this is the ocean counts as one of the biomes, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think the issue is we can't actually like get back in. I was hoping that we would have some of the rocket and then it would lay sideways or be sticking up enough that we could get back in. It doesn't matter because you can recover them now outside of... Yeah, see, oh, there he is. Oh, he's grabbing it, but it's not letting him back in. I guess maybe because the door is under the water. But that's fine. We can do recover. He will come back fine. Sometimes I had a glitch where last time when I landed in water like this and I had him out, it did not... it brought me back, but it didn't really finish the mission, so I had to go back and recover it. So we got a 15 science, which is not bad, saying that, it was our first mission. So we can unlock the first one for 5 science, and I think that's really it that we can unlock. Yeah, 15, 18, and 20. So we have engines, fuselage. See, they've usually you don't get the fuselage stuff until farther on, which is like, you could land on the moon, but you can't build a plane. And we'll probably be looking at, later on we'll be doing some like probably space plane stuff and some space stations and, set up some bases and stuff. That's the smaller heat shield, I guess, if you have, rocket. Right now, I don't really see the point because we're probably going to be on the Mark 1 for a while. I guess if we bring back a probe or something, we might need a heat shield on it. Yeah, the fairings. So we'll probably actually do this next. So we can get the fairings and the aerodynamics, and we don't really need the other parachutes. Landing, we're not probably gonna really need that for a while. Landing gear. The rockets, the radials, radial decouplers, we might actually go for that one first. We'll have to see. But that is basically the first mission. Everybody's back. And if you actually come in here now, this is just real quick before we go. See, yeah, it shows it recovered the pilot, but that's still actually sitting in there. It seems like if he's out of it, it'll recover him, but not that. So I can actually just hit recover, and then I would get it back. And then I'll get the rest of the science. There we go. I thought I should have got more. But like your debris, when you before, if you had a whole bunch of debris in creative mode, you really couldn't get rid of it if it was like in orbit. Now you can actually click up here, and if it returns to surface, you can recover it. If it's floating in orbit, you can terminate it, and basically it self-destructs and it's just gone. So you don't get the amount count back, and maybe the cost savings of not having to, I don't know, buy another one. We don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. But you don't have to worry about hitting it and blowing up your ship and stuff. So, that's good. And it's the same for all of this. You can, recover it and everything and terminate it, and you don't have to worry about your debris. I don't think it was like that, because I know debris used to be kind of an issue if you weren't, if you were leaving a lot of stuff in orbit. And I think I covered all the mods. I don't. I would actually like to add like a ton of items, but I want to wait because I want to play it through pretty much vanilla, except for realism stuff. So it will be interesting. So yeah, now actually we can go back and unlock some more science because we got the rest of our science points, and then I guess that will be the end of the video. And for now, while there's short missions, that's probably how we'll run it. Is I'll go up, do a mission, come back, get science, orbit the moon, whatever, get science, come back. I really want the radial decouplers first, I think. I have 31. We don't have quite enough to get all. But the radial decouplers, oh, actually we have that recoupler now, so that's good. We have those. Yeah, I would like to get the radials so we can, our side tanks, we don't have to try to bring them up with us. I think I want that before the aerodynamics. The aerodynamics really just affects our fuel efficiency somewhat. I think we save more from being able to drop heavy stuff and not lug it with us the whole time than, save some fuel going up through the atmosphere, especially right now where they're pretty small anyway. So, really all we'd be able to do is, either throw a couple wings on for stability and, put a couple caps on these. So yeah, that will be it for this video. And then we'll go on to the next mission. I probably will not record that tonight. I'll probably record that tomorrow morning, but I'll have the new test video and this video uploaded tomorrow. Or not test video, well, test info video. The first one I updated went up or uploaded. Only ended up being at 480 because I just had it. I didn't realize I was using just kind of like pretty much the default settings on the video editing software. And basically when it uploaded it, it defaulted to the 480, even though I'm actually recording them in 1080p with separate audio tracks, and it's recording in progressive scan. And basically I'm trying to keep the detail as high as possible. And then if I don't actually have to do any editing on it, then I can actually upload it right from the capture software, which, as long as the audio is fine. If I do actually have to remix the channels or edit, then I'll have to run it through the editing software and re-render it. But I should have that fixed. So basically I'm re-rendering the videos and re-uploading them. So there'll be a high def video of that up tomorrow, and then if this has time, I'll start this tonight and then upload it tomorrow as well. I'll probably do 2 or 3 missions tomorrow and upload those as well. So there'll be quite a few videos added on right from the get-go, I guess. Give me suggestions for another game to run besides Kerbal. I mean, I'm going to do Kerbal right now, but I wouldn't mind alternating a couple, games. I could do. I don't want to do Minecraft right now. I'm kind of like, if you watch the test video, I'm kind of burned out on Minecraft. I've been playing it for about the last year straight, about 12 hours a day. Basically, from the time I come home to the time I go to bed, and I just got to take a break from it. So, in probably a month or two, I'll be in the mood to play some Minecraft, and I'll play it for probably a couple hours a night or something. I could do Star Maid. I could do some other game. So give me give me your suggestions on what else you would like to see. And that is it for now, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good day.